talk about how you got into running.
Yeah, so I have been running since I was a little kid. Ran in elementary school, was the second fastest kid in 5th grade, so I was pretty excited. And then I played basketball for a long time, but when I got to high school, my cross-country coaches were just way better than basketball. So I stuck with running, ran through college, took some time off, and then got back into it once we moved to Miami.
How does a Seeker Cowboy come to run?
Okay.
3rd grade gym class, 3rd place, half mile. James McHugh, Brittany Griswax, deadly athlete. Yeah, she's fueled a lot of the fire. I'll just be vulnerable with you. Big crush on Brittany.
Even though she beat you.
Yeah.
Why do guys like girls who are
I don't
faster
know, man. Honestly,
What is it?
I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
you married.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you married one of the greats.
Oh man, I was one of those that got started running with the soccer. So got into cross country. Did not like running at all the first couple of years, but by the time I was a junior or senior in high school, like really started to enjoy running a little bit more. By the time I got to college, I think is I really just started to like look at running as more than just a sport and more of a lifestyle, and really just started to enjoy it, embrace it, learn more about the sport, and I think it was there that I really started to find myself evolving more and more in the sport.
I was 14, I was in 8th grade, and I'd played soccer and football and did a bunch of other sports. And both my parents were recreational runners. They did some marathons when they were in their 20s, and my dad was trying to get back into running. So he had signed up for a half marathon, and I thought, cool, that sounds fun, I'll do that with him. And then he ended up actually on a training run that we were running together. He collapsed and passed away. And so that was kind of the start of my running. And I kept running after that, and then I ended up doing cross country in high school and kind of got into it that way. Kind of a wild ride.
We had this thing called Walk, Jog, Run in elementary school where if it was a nice day outside, we would go out to these soccer fields, and he had a loop course and would have us walk, jog, or run around the fields. And I always ran, so he noticed that I liked running and really encouraged me to pursue that.
I got into it largely because of my brother. Wanted to be just like him. Developed a love for it that was fostered by my mom because she was my coach in high school. The first couple weeks of running were the most painful, and I would have the worst side cramps I've ever had in my life. But somehow wanting to be like my brother overcame how bad that hurt initially.
And you know what's funny is I love Sarah like this much, right? And then she started running faster than me, and it was like, what is happening?
He loves his wife, a man who loves his wife.